Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play One Piece Unlimited Cruise, Episode 1. Last time, we defeated Spandam and Aokiji, finishing up Iceberg Island and unlocking the fourth and final island in all the islands we have to deal with ordeals. In this part, though, we're going to be dealing with some of the treasures that we have gotten maps to, and we're going to be exploring around the islands now that we have our power vacuum, and wall vapors will no longer affect us. So, first things first, we're on Gorge Island because we can get 2 treasures here as well as make a few things. Yet again, I am Usopp when I go into the Wherever Cannon. I always forget about that. I don't know, it just comes second nature to seeing Usopp flail in the air like that. My mistake. Don't worry, I'll be showing off other people. So, we're at the cliff ruins right here because the island's already shifted its little nature, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting 2 treasures. First things first, we're going to be going up over this way, and we're going to be making that ladder that we could have made beforehand since I have enough gold and we have enough TP for it. Let us switch to Zoro because he does have his third move right there, which does need to level up. Of course, it doesn't really help that I'm killed every single one. Now we also have this move, which is very helpful for him. And medical herbs, explosive fragments. Ow! Explosive fragments are actually some of the best ones to grind up for points with. So let us put that right there. And they give you a little bit of white GP too, which never hurts. So go over this way and let's make our ladder. And there we go. Here we have a new ladder, and our treasure is going to be up over here for treasure chest number 6. So, climb on up. It's a long ladder. And as you can see, we have another Kuwagata point. But more importantly, we have our treasure chest around here somewhere. I believe it is over this way. Ah, that is the completely opposite move that I needed to do. That's the move I needed to do. Anyway, our treasure chest is over this way because I can see the rock for it. And we also have a bunch of little locations over there. Ooh, that's a lot of Marines. That's actually pretty good because with all these Marines, I can level up my abilities. Now, I always find that Gorge Island is actually very good for leveling up your abilities. In fact, there is actually an exploit I found on this island that allowed me to level up Zoro quite significantly. Oh, come on. Whoops. Well, either way, keep on going over this way. And what we need to do is we need to find the rock, which is over here. Get our pickaxe out, and I attracted enemies. Who did I attract? I attracted zombies. Right? Just a bunch of zombies. Nothing too bad. Ow. Ow. Right? Now, really, for Gorge Island, this one is the biggest island that we can really end up exploring again now that we have our power vacuum as well as other abilities. And there we go. We have all the map fragments for map number 6 now, which is the one that we are technically going after right now, so that's pretty appropriate. Right, so kill all the zombies around here because I don't want to deal with them. I wish I had Zoro's air ability, but I need to get my third combo up to level 9. Alright, so should be around here somewhere. You know, I could check my actual map. This is the right area, isn't it? Now, there's a Hercules beetle if you need one, so there's a 4th spawning location of them. That's the rock, isn't it? I'm gonna ignore the zombie. Yeah, that should be the rock, unless there's another one over here that I missed. Because that's the other part about it. Even if you know that you have all the parts, it can be a little bit of a pain to grab everything. Anyway, if you go over right here, there's another thing that we can end up making, actually. You can see, we can make a bridge right here. So, how much would we need for this other bridge? Oh, we have enough to make it, so let's make it. And there we have a shortcut to where we need to go. So, iron scraps, which is what I also need. Anyway, you can also see that there's a little Easter egg right here. We have zombies swimming right there because of an Easter egg that was from the Thriller Bark arc. So that's really what that area right there is for. So yeah, the thing should be over here. The only problem is I need to try and actually find it. So let's look at the treasure map. Alright. Okay, the sun isn't too much inside it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig it right around here somewhere. It's around here somewhere. I know it is because there's a rock that's right there, isn't there? If not, I'm going to cut until I do this correctly because... Actually, no, because there's no tree that's supposed to be right there. So I'm actually going to cut until I find this treasure. This one I always have a hard time with, so cutting real quick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think I know its location because I didn't notice that there was a little platform right here. So if it's up here, if there's a rock, which looks like there is, so I'm going to assume it's right around here. Yes, it is. Okay, finally found it. So, open up this chest, and we get the mask fragment, which can be used to make the Soge King mask. Let's summon the hero of Sniper Island. Where's Sniper Island, you ask? It's in your hearts. That's deep, man. It's deep. So what we need are scraps of cloth, we need some clay, and we need the mask fragment, which we have. That will make one of Usopp's transformation abilities, just like how other characters do. Chopper's transformation ability is his special with the Rumble Ball. Luffy actually has his with Gear 2nd, if you manage to unlock that, which you have to get Gum Gum Storm to level 5. Sanji, I actually unlocked his. His is Diablo Jambu, sir, however you say it. I can never say it. Which is you obtain after you fully level up Venue Shot. And I believe Zoro has one if I were to level up his 3000 World Sword ability, which is his special. And I think that is all of them. But now that we have that treasure chest, let's go after our second one, which is going to be over this way. So what we need to do is we need somebody who could run fast. So let's bring out Farouk, because he has an ability that reduces how much SP he uses based on him running. I love how super specific they were with that, and the fact that they also gave him the fastest run. So what we have to do is we have to go over this way. Now this map is going to be for map number 1 that you get from the Enforcers, which are the people from Sky Island that you can find on the 1st and the 3rd island. So we just need one of the fragments to be able to get this, which is why I love this. Go down over this way, and we're going to have to deal with a lot of people, so let us move and get rid of them, because that makes it a little bit difficult to grab everything. So let's use a special. Mainly the ones that make it difficult are these guys. Deal with them. I have like no SP, and that's bad. I need to do some real farming off screen, but unfortunately, until we get to the 4th island, I can't do most of my farming, because by the time we get to the 4th island, we're gonna actually be able to blow up a lot of the boulders that are around that have been annoying me. So, deal with them. shall we? There, oh, he's still alive. There we go. So that deals with that. Anyway, right here we have a tree that drops red fruit if you so need it. We're actually going to be getting another type of fruit, which is going to be the final type on this island soon enough. But I believe right, yep, there it is. So, open this up, and we get the enhanced reel. This is what you would use to make the Whopper fishing rod, which is what we're going to be doing in this part. So, before we leave this area and go and get rid of the poison wall, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the area of where the exploit that I found for this game is. It's actually over here where we had fought Moria. Okay, prepare for slowdown, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Look at all those puppets. Yes. The best part about this is if you leave one of them alive, then you come back like just out of battle area. All the enemies will respawn yet again. You can use this over and over again to farm for levels, to farm for items, primarily things such as scrap metal, gunpowders, because of all the different things that are around here. Mystery mushrooms because of the zombies, or wilted carrots because of the zombie squirrels that are moving around and need to stop moving around because I want that stupid piece of map 7 since we're going to the 4th island soon. Yes, these squirrels here drop pieces of the 7th map, which is going to be used to make one of Baruch's specials. The annoying part is we need to get them to actually drop it. But that deals with that, so let's go to the poison wall now. Let's switch to somebody who could actually run, which would be, in this case, Luffy. Alright. Anyway, come down to always right here. Everything just resets. And the best part is, if you go back up there, all the enemies will reset as well. Meaning that you have yourselves another instance of being able to go and fight everyone and get all those level ups. It's a really interesting exploit that I found. Oh, for a second I thought I didn't make that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over this way and deal with the poison walls that are around. And I'm also going to dig up some of the marble that's down here because we're going to need, I believe, 6 or 7 pieces later on in order to make Frankie's special, who's finally going to get one. This is pretty much just a collectathon part, ladies and gentlemen, so pay it no mind if you're not interested in it. I think it's good to find the maps for things and set things up as well, but I know some people are not fans of whenever I do side quests and things. They just want to deal with the story, but I am a side quest heavy elf here. I love side quests in my games, especially when they do world building. That's why Majora's Mask is honestly my favorite 3D Zelda game. But go over this way, and there is a poison wall that is over here. I probably could have dealt with this sooner, but I was still looking for treasure chest number 6. As you can see, there is one right there. And the best part about this is this opens up an area to you that normally, if you wanted to, the only other way you could get inside here is by building up a, what is it called? A tunnel through one of the rocks. But go right here and drop our final fruit, the brown fruit. So we can make special pirate soda. Okay, fine. I got it. I'll just make you a special drink. Just don't rush me. So yes, the pirate soda is actually one of the things used to make the ultimate fishing rod. Not the one that we have everything set up for right now, the Whopper fishing rod. No, the one that we'll be making is a lot more powerful. But luckily, we can get a lot of brown fruits here. This is the only island in which brown fruits grow, and they all grow right here. There's also a bunch of squirrels around here, so I'm going to kill them with the hopes that one of them will drop a map. Alright, so that deals with that. Dang it, I missed them. Come on, drop a map piece. Just one. I know where the 7th treasure is. You, map piece. You're all dead to me. Again. Anyway, the other thing that's good for coming over here is you can get to the fishing spot that is available on Gorge Island. Now, I haven't really explained too much about it, but there are certain fish that are available inside of certain fishing spots only. For example, this one right here, you can find a skull crawfish, which is one of the harder recipes to make within the game that I believe requires a level 3. You could also fish up some salvage right over here. I'll do an episode in which I go over where each and every fish is that you need, but you might notice that there is some ripples in the water over there. That indicates that there is salvage. Usually whenever you can salvage things, that means one thing or another. But we also have another poneglyph stone here, revealing island history. Yep, some people are good, some people are bad, especially inside the One Piece world. There are a lot of people that are bad who are in charge. But let's keep going forward over this way, and we have another tree over here. This one drops red fruit and has a bunch of guys around. Let us grab some of these red fruit, and I will ignore all the enemies right now. Looks like we got the red fruit. And if you come up over this way, we have our second poison wall, which we can disperse, like so. And there you go. That deals with the poison walls that are inside this area, so now you are able to go fishing anytime you want. But what's that? What's this? There's something down here. Open area. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, let's take care of them quickly. So, let's bring out Sanji, since he was the one who volunteered, quote-unquote. Right? Which is good, because Sanji is pretty much leveled up to max. And is probably actually the best comboer in this game. It's very easy to use Sanji to combo things, which is why I highly recommend leveling him up a lot. Technically speaking, I thought Baruch would be my most leveled up at this point. Technically, it's Sanji at this point. Because Sanji is still one of my favorite crew members. Right? Kill all them. There we go. Nope. Still alive. Deal with that. And are we done? Looks like we are. Yeah, I don't remember any plan either. But if you go down here, we have another boulder. This is the area to another one of the hidden bosses. So far we've uncovered 3 on the first 3 islands. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final and ultimate boss in this game. So what will it require in order to open up this one? Well, we'll need 5 red GP, and then we're going to need, I believe, at least 10 gold GP in order to unlock that area. We're not going to be doing that until pretty much the end of the LP, so keep that area in mind. But for the most part, we are done with Gorge Isle for right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to meet you guys on Wooded Isle so then we can get Frankie's newest special. So, cutting ahead. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are on Wooded Isle right now, and we're going to go after treasure chest number 8, which is dropped by the Mud Puppets. Normally, I would have gotten this treasure a lot sooner, but the Mud Puppets were not dropping that map until Island 3, of all places. Anyway, go right here, hit right that, and here's the chest. So, open it up, and we get a steel chain, which will allow us to make the heavy nun. It's supposed to be heavy nunchuck, but for some odd reason they translated it to nunchaku, which is how it is spelled in katakana. How did they not realize that just said nunchuck? Frankie, didn't that weapon you used to have a chain like this? I could make one for you. So, you need 6 marble and the steel chain, which I have 9 pieces of marble, which is utterly perfect. So, before we also end up doing that, we have a few things that we can collect on the island that I have been neglecting. That's some marble, but at the same time, we're actually going to need a bit of marble for the 4th island, because the 4th island is a goddamn labyrinth that I'd rather find easy ways to get through. So, that. That. And what we're gonna just go and drown. Sanji just wanted to go swimming. I don't get it. He doesn't have a devil fruit. He shouldn't sink. All right, and let us go over this way. And you might notice that there is something over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to be Baruch and run over the water, which is only possible with Baruch. Anyway, there's a seagull there if you want to catch it, but open this, and we get a blue orb, which is always a fun thing to grab. And there you go. So that's all the collectibles I wanted to grab here. For the most part, we've gotten all the collectibles on the island. There are a few iron ores that I haven't picked up on, Gorge Island that I won't be showing off, because on the next island, you could actually farm the pure iron ores from the animals we're going to be catching, which are moles, because we're finally going to be able to get to those. But before we end off this episode, let's make our things. So first things first, the heavy nunchuck. Let's make some. And here we go, heavy nunchuck. A giant nunchuck made of stone and a chain. A powerful weapon for Frankie. And his first special. With this, all of our characters now have at least one special, so I am happy. And let us now make our Whopper fishing rod. Somehow that made our fishing rod. Here we go, the Whopper fishing rod, a higher grade fishing rod designed specifically for large catches. And now we can do the Whopper rod upgrades. You want me to upgrade this fishing rod even more? What do you want to do, catch a sea king? Yes, actually, because those things bring you the best ingredients for Sanji. So we can upgrade this, I believe, another 6 times. And just to show it off, here is what the rod looks like now. As you can see, it's got a different lure on it with little cannon shells in it, and it's a little bit more powerful. It can catch fish a little bit easier, but not too much. Pretty much where you can get this a little bit over halfway when it comes to upgrading, and then we will be done. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This is Roxas1359. I realized I spent most of my time on Gorge Island, but that was really the only island that we needed to go back to, since I've explored pretty much all of the other islands. Anyway, next time we're going to be going over to the 4th island. And it's going to be a fun one. See you guys next time.